Fatma Zahra Private School, Semester 2, 2019-2020, English Language. Teacher Fahad Al-Hashimi. Grammar. Today, our subject in grammar is about the relative clauses. Now, at the beginning, we have to know what is a relative clause. A relative clause is a dependent clause that is added to the main sentence in order to modify or define the noun or pronoun of the main sentence by adding new details or information. This means that when you talk, when you speak, when you write, when you are talking about someone or something, and you want to add information about this person or this object or this thing, you have to use a relative clause to add details and information about it. By using relative clause, we can join two simple sentences into one compound or more than two sentences into one complex sentence, so we need some junction words to do so. We call this junction word the relative pronoun, and they are who, which, where, and when. The relative pronouns who, which, when, and where. So, where do we use them? We use them after a noun or pronoun, after a noun or pronoun. Why do we use them? To make clear which person or thing we are talking about. And this means that we are determining the person or the thing we are talking about by adding some details or information. Let's suppose that we have two simple sentences. The first sentence, last night I watched a drama movie. Last night I watched a drama movie. The second sentence, the movie affected me and made me really sad. The movie affected me and made me really sad. Now, dear student, if you are talking about something, speaking about something, or writing about something, it's not good to use short sentences or simple sentences. You have to join these two sentences into one compound, and it's an easy way. If you want to join these two simple sentences into one compound, we should do the following. Firstly, start with the main sentence. Secondly, delete the subject of the second sentence. Thirdly, write the suitable relative pronoun, and this means about what you are talking about: a person, an object, a place, a time, etc., etc. Finally, proceed with the rest of the second sentence. At the end, we will rewrite the full sentence according to the previous steps and add the following. Last night, I watched a drama movie which affected me and made me sad. We used here the junction word or the relative pronoun which, because we are talking about a movie, and a movie is an object or a thing. The part of the sentence that gives the information about the person or the thing is called defining relative clause. Example, the man who lent me the book. The book which I borrowed. The library where we met. Now, when we use these relative pronouns or clauses, we have extended or added the meaning to the subject of the three sentences. Which relative pronoun must we use? This depends on what we are talking about. For people, we use the relative pronouns who. The man who lent me the book. The man who lent me the book. The police caught the thief who stole my watch. As you see, the subject of the first sentence is the man, and the subject of the second sentence is the police, and the two of them are persons, so we have to use the junction words or the relative pronoun who. In example number 2, when we are talking about objects or things, we use the relative pronoun which. The book which I borrowed, I bought the car which I saw in the advertisement. And now, as you see again, the subject of the two sentences is an object or a thing, the book and the car. So here we must not use who, we have to use the relative pronoun which. Thirdly, for places and time, we use the two relative pronouns where for places, when for the time. For example, the library where we met. As the library is a place, is a location, we have to use the relative pronoun where. And the second sentence, I will never forget the day when my father passed away. Passed away means died. I will never forget the day when my father passed away. As in the second sentence, the day is a word that is showing time. We have to use the relative pronoun when. Now, dear students, I have some examples here, and I want you to read them carefully, concentrate, and use the suitable relative pronoun according to the meaning of each sentence. The task says, fill the following using the suitable relative pronoun. You can do it at home whenever you are free. Choose the correct answer. Then you can ask anyone about your results. And I am ready, my dear students, if you call me on my number, and I will see what you have done. At the end of this lesson, I hope that you have learned how to use the relative clauses in writing and speaking. Wish you all the best. Your teacher, Fahad Al-Hashimi.